drive will start at the 25. So Clemson's offense will get the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you... This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Got the quick completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got his man out of the backfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Quick completion on the out. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They keep attacking through the air. And they got him for the sack. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And it'll be down right there. So Georgia's offense will go to work for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Off the play fake on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. First and 10 coming up. Motion from the offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. This offense has a second down play. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Power football with the run. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive have they looked. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to buy time. He's going to run it, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Trying to get to it. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Off-play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Washington State.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down coming up. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. To the air on 1st down. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the grab. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Clemson is quick to the line. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing it to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks the tackle. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. Still on his feet at the 45. And the big game, and they've got it on the 46.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. The play-action fake. He'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now on 2nd down. They move the tight end all over. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Let's see what he can do with the return. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Clemson jumps to the line. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Clemson set up with another 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first position. He'll
do it himself. Got enough for the 1st. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Really nice run there by the Tiger quarterback. And, you know, even the great passers like Trevor Lawrence, remember that great run he had in the postseason against Ohio State? That's a staple of the Tiger attack.
Yeah, that was a 50-plus yard run, and they needed it the most. And that's what you've seen. When the offense doesn't have answers to a lot of other things, they always got the running quarterback. And especially in those critical situations, you see it when they get in the red zone. It's going to be a big area on third down. When I need it, this QB can make things happen.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. Across the 25, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Finds his big tight end.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The give from the gun. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. The Tigers want to move quickly. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
That makes the score Georgia 17, Clemson 10.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. He's looking to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. They're trailing by 10 to Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He wants to throw, using his legs to buy some time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Extending the play. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now on 1st down from the 30. He's looking to throw it. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Dogs! A great catch and run for 6.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
And what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen. Force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Tigers will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Bully ball on third and short. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Dogs will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 45, on his way. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Georgia going back to work with another first down. He's going to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Aga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to power their way ahead. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. And it's funny, you think back to Clemson. And remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
Coming after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You finally are seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Georgia sends out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll run it from the gun. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Lining up to convert third down. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away from the heat. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Finds a little space. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Still looking on the move. Got enough space. Touchdown, Georgia! And the stomping has commenced.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Navy is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around Annapolis for a long time. They're up by 18 over the Pandas. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Becker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Here comes Clemson with another first down. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. Quarterback on the move, still looking. At the 35, he's open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Gets open down the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. At the 40, there he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
The run from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. It's reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down.
by the back.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down. For the
Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the big fella. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Getting some heat. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up second down.
Keep it on the ground. Tackle is made after the first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stinks. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.